Good morning, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are here to work on Where the Lavender Grows journal. And I told you I would bring you back when I got to my third signature, which means all the other signatures are, knock on wood, done. But they may not be. I may have to go back and do a little of this, a little of that before I send it to my Etsy shop. But in the meantime, let's take a look at what we have. We are getting ready to finish putting in our ephemera and pockets in the last signature. Now, most of my ephemera, like this, I have left blank. I'm going to go around them with ink. However, I haven't decorated a lot of them up. I think I will leave that for the person who gets this, whether or not they want to do that or if they just want to write on them. However, I am decorating up the pockets and stuff a bit. And, you know, I probably will go back and maybe put something on some of these, but not all of them. I think it's just a matter of preference what the new owner of this journal is going to want. And so I don't want to interfere with their creative process either. I always include extra ephemera with my journals, or I try to, unless I absolutely forget. So probably with this journal I will include some extra lace. It won't be a lot. Probably be less than a yard, because you know how lace is, it gets spendy. But I will try to enclose some of that in with this journal. And that way they can decorate the pieces they want to decorate and go with what they're seeing at, you know, well, you know what I'm saying, you know. So anyway, I do want to say a lot of times I don't give measurements in my pockets and stuff. This is because a lot of times with journal makers, you make different sized journals. Mine might be bigger than yours. Yours might be in a little book. And pockets and stuff, the preference is usually so personal to the creator that I don't give a lot of measurements. I am sorry for that. It's hard for me to give all the measurements as I go, because, you know, there's just like this. This is a pocket that I did on a whim. And so a lot of times I don't give measurements. I will try to get better at it, but I don't guarantee it, because there's such a mixture of journalers and creators and stuff like that a lot of times we're all so different. You know, our preferences are way different on how we want to make our pockets. You know, a lot of times my pockets are shallow, but now in this journal, they're much deeper. Like this is a double pocket, a triple pocket. So this bottom piece, let's see, it only measures 1.5 inches. This one to here is 3 5/16. And this one to here is 4 inches. So, and this one actually could be only 2 inches here. It's just tucked underneath. So really, it's just a matter of preference for the journal maker, how wide and how deep you want to make your pockets. It's not because I'm not wanting to give them to you. It's because if I give them to you and it's wrong for another journal maker because they've made their book a different size, then I've kind of cheated both of you that way. And I don't want to do that. If I was making a mini album, you would have exact sizes. You'd know the exact size of the book. You'd know everything about it. So these are going to go back in here, but I don't want to put them in there right now because the pocket is still a little wet. So anyway, I do apologize to, I've had a couple of ladies contact me recently that have been concerned about not having the size of the pockets, and I will try to do better, but I honestly can't guarantee that I will always give pocket sizes. Really, it's a lot of times it's preference for the journal maker because of the size of journal that they're making. So I, you know, that's why I don't do it. But I will try to get better at making, you know, letting you know a little more about the pockets and stuff. But I don't want to stymie myself on the creative process as I go, because a lot of times it's just on a whim. You know, that's how I create, is on a whim. And that's just the way my brain works with it. So, and it's not that I want to hide anything from anybody, that's for sure. You know, I just want to do the best that I can in all regards. Okay, now on these, I do want to tell you, this is a Tim Holtz, I think it's Tim Holtz, ephemera, what do you call them? I'm sorry. You know, this kind of thing. A stencil that you put through your, gosh, I can't think of anything. Through your, like your Big Shot. Now, I raised these up slightly, and I'm going to show you how I did that. It was actually, I did it a very easy way. I have to find my ribbon. I don't think I have enough of this one left. Well, I might. We're going to try it. We're going with it. So this ribbon is about 3/4 of an inch wide. And all I did was discover your front and back of your lace, of course, if you need to. It's always very hard to tell. Oh dear. Which way do you go, my dear? I guess it doesn't really matter. But it does, because then you look at and you're like, oh yeah, there, I see. So this is the front. Okay. So all I did was, first I went around and darkened up my pocket a little bit. The reason I raised it up a little bit is because they're very hard to tuck into, and even raising it up a little bit, they're still a little tough to slide your ephemera into. So that was why I chose to do that. First I need a little piece right here. So I'm going to look at my garbage can where I tossed this piece, and I'm just going to cut that side to side. Oh, put those scissors up there. That's your sewing scissors, Ange. doesn't have to be the full length of the pocket. It can cover this one because we're actually going to end up losing this pocket right here at the top. But I'm still going to trim it down just in case I can't find a ribbon that fits up there properly. Okay, then I just ran a little bit of glue along this edge. Actually, you want to get close to the edge here because you don't want anything going in the top of the pocket to get held up on paper. Oops. Flip it over and be sure it's flush. Okay. Now, what I did next was, I gotta take that piece of glue off my desk. Okay. So then I ran some glue. I left some space down here at the bottom because we need to apply our other glue down there. But we're going to, let's put that one on first. No, we can't. We have to put those on first because of how we cut them. Okay, so it doesn't really matter, I don't think, on this. Okay, so I'm just running this header of the lace right along the edge. And I'm going to cut this off, oh, just right about there. It doesn't have to be a perfect thing, just slightly longer than the pocket. I got to remember to lift that up because I have to put this one in underneath there after I get these sides done. Oops, need a little more glue right there. So once again, I'm just putting the header along the side. Need to raise it up just slightly. Otherwise my pocket's going to look crooked. Sorry, I've been trying to solve problems this morning, so I'm a little off right now. I'm really sorry about that. Trying to, you know, give as much help as I possibly can for my YouTubers. Oh, I don't think there's going to be enough inch. There isn't. So I'm going to have to use a little different one right there. Let's see. I guess. Let me see what other one I have. Let me grab some more. I might have another one of that. I just have to figure out which drawer I left it in. That's ribbon. Or we might have to try something new. Oh, it's always something, isn't it? Always, always. I think we might just use this one. I think this will work. Forgive me, the microphone is right here by the box. Okay, I think this might work, so we'll try it. Okay, sorry about that. Did not intend to run out. Just one of those deals. Oh, I might have had some extra up there too. I didn't think about that. Oh, that's a little different, isn't it? But why couldn't we use that? I think we can. It's okay if it's different. Nothing says it has to be the same. So I'm going to peel that up a little bit. And I'm going to figure out where I need this. So, I think we'll just, on this one, I'm going to just put these little flowers right along that edge. I'm going to re-glue that because it'll need it. And then I'm going to bring this clear out to the edge of the lace. Isn't this crochet lace beautiful? I just love it. Okay. Oh, well, that won't work, will it? I'm going to have to lift that one up a little bit further. Boy, I am off today, aren't I? Wowie. Okay. Now, I'm just going to go to the back here and trim this off at the widest part here of the lace. And hopefully it'll look right. Oh, that looks pretty. Anyway, you can see that it raises it up just slightly. Now I'm going to cut this off even. And I'm not going to save that tiny piece. And this one does not fit there. But where did my dollar store lace go? Have to look at all my places to see if I put it somewhere. I guess I need to go to the dollar store. Although I'm so afraid to go to the store anymore, you know. So many people are infected around here with COVID. This is how I put my box of extra ephemera pieces that I save, like for snippets and stuff, or just sections that are just not going to work for the drawer anymore. So I just put them in here. And it looks like I need to make some snippet rolls, huh? So anyway, as I was saying, I'm just kind of afraid to go to the store anymore because of the amount of people that are infected with the virus. It's just so prevalent right now. Well, okay. Well, we're just going to wing it here. So we have our choice of using this one again. That would cover up 2 spots. I don't want to do that. I can cut the header off here. What if? We did it right there. If we just cut right along this header of this piece, I think we can make it. Let's get our sewing scissors out. I'm going to cut on this side of it so I don't mess it up royally. Oh, excuse me for sniffling. I bought some allergy tablets yesterday. $32. It was like, man. These companies that make meds and stuff sure do steal out of the American pockets, don't they? Wowie. Really surprised me. Because I've never bought allergy tablets before. So first for me. So all I did was just laid this across here, and I will run a piece of glue there to permanently close off that top pocket. That top slot. Right here. Now that I know that that is where it's going. Okay. So all this did was, this piece helped keep it raised up a little bit. And then this just raised it just that slight tiny bit. Now, it's still a little difficult to get things in and out of the pocket, but it is somewhat easier than it was before. Now this little snippet I will save because it will be able to go, and I'll just toss it in the box for right now. It's a nice little snippet. Same way here, we'll save that. Well, let's leave that one over here. We might just use it on something. We might decorate something. Okay. All right, this has to dry before we put it in the book. So I'm just going to take a piece of lace and put here while that dries. Okay, this one. This is where we are now. These are the pockets that I made into little side tucks, or tucks like this. So we need to cut this tuck out. I forgot to set my timer, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm just apologizing like crazy today. Well, this might be 2 videos. We might do a little bit and then I'll just let you go. Okay. So, tough day cutting. A tough day all the way around. So what else can I tell you about today? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I can tell you about today. It's a beautiful day. That's for sure. So, concentrating, I guess. Trying to get around those little leaves and flowers there, I guess. My goodness. Okay, there we go. Now, some of this paper is pretty thin, and in order for me to use it, this on there, I have to use the Fabri-Tac, and I have to push it down with my finger. Otherwise it absorbs through the paper. So I did find that if you put the Fabri-Tac on and then smooth it down, just like you do when you're putting it on a fabric to fabric, or if you don't want it to show through the piece, then that helps. So just so you know, if you have like an onion skin paper or something like that that you want to apply something to, but you know how thin it is, then this has worked to solve that problem a little bit. I got a piece of glue on my finger, just a minute. So that it doesn't absorb through. Now I'll show you pretty soon one paper that it did absorb through, and I had to completely cover the paper. So just like that, just push it down, and then go ahead and put this where you want it. And we'll check the other side here in just a second. First we gotta get this applied. Okay, see? That worked out well. It did not absorb through the paper this time. A little spot, but that just looks like paper. Okay, so that's just something to be aware of if you're working with a thinner paper. This glue is going to show through. This one will as well, but if you apply it and then rub it down flat, it will be fine. I hope. Knock on wood. You know, no guarantees, of course. Oh, excuse me. Hang on a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. We'll need a piece of ephemera to tuck in there. So, what if we went with some different sort of flowers? I think I'll round the corners. We'll just do a little 1/4 inch rounder. And we will go around the edges with some ink, because it's begging to be inked. Ink me up, it says. Okay, so let's put that right there. Now, where's that piece of... right there. I think we'll put that right there under the word beautiful. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Just for fun. Oh, did I cut it too short? I did, look at that. Well, it's not going to go the whole length. Oh my gosh. Okay, this side. We'll use this one. There we go. And I guess we might as well stick one right up there. I know, I was just saying I wasn't going to decorate. But then I think I also said, well, I might. Okay, let me pull that out of there. Could see I had used too much glue and it was going to leak out the top. And what else can we put on there? Maybe a little bit of fabric. Maybe we'll put a little bit of that on there. You know, I just hate to staple. You know I do. So I'm going to put that right next to the ribbon as much as I can. And going to go around here and find one of these. Oh, that's a heart. I'm not looking for hearts. I wish they wouldn't do that. Guess we go white. I'll just tuck that in there. Takes in that crochet lace. That's nice. There we go. Okay. That's the same length. Oh, well, I just am out of news today. There are things I would like to do today, but what the heck? Stuck at home. Okay, let's just slide that down in there. And let's add some beautiful little butterflies to the mix. And go around the edge. Alrighty, there we go. Nice. Okay, flipping forward to the next page here. This one I want to put on this side of the page. So let's take that ephemera out. And it looks like I have inked up around the edges, so we're good there. I know I'm using a lot of Fabri-Tac today. It's because it's open and working. I haven't tried my glitter glue yet this morning, but I'm sure it's fine. It's been working great. I just haven't pulled the pin on it yet. Okay. I'm going to go about center on this. Maybe a little more towards the outside edge. Yesterday my husband walked in and I had my hands over my piece like this, and he asked what I was hiding. I said, I'm not hiding anything. I'm gluing something down. And I've got to hold it in 10 places. Oh, golly. What you hiding? Oh, just a prize for you. I'm making you some lace. Oh. Going to just go around this. I'm just going to toss it in the page here for right now because I don't know if the inside of the pocket has any glue in it, so I don't want to glue my little ephemera pieces inside. So there's that pocket. Okay, so now we're to a corner tuck right here. Now that pocket needs decorating, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Let me put that on that. And let's see, what can we do? What can we do? No, that's not it. It just needs some fussing up. What if, my dears? What if we made it a double tuck? Could we do that? Let me grab some ink here for the edge of that. Oops. My ink's plopped upside down. And my purple. Excuse my reach. Sometimes you have to step away from the vintagey color and just throw in something a little more vivid, huh? Now we'll go back to the dark and go around this one with the dark one. Okay. Now, let's see. I need to round this corner because it's rounded here. So I'm just going to go ahead and round both of them. Re-ink that little bit of white that just popped up because I trimmed it. And then, now I'm going to make it just a tuck, so it'll be glued here and here. But what else do we want to do to it? I know there's something. I have things on my mind with it. So we're going to go right about there. And let's see, what else do we have? Nope, don't do that. That would be all wrong. What we need, maybe, is something that I don't know if I even know what it is. Ooh, a circle. Yeah. And what if we made a third little tuck right here? Just going around it with the purple. Yeah, what if we did that? Okay. Just like this. And what next? What can we do next? No, not that one. Let's just see what we have in here. Ooh, there's some flowers. If that would fit. Oh, that's pretty. Good heavens, it didn't even want to open. Well, my cat's not here. I'll just set that up in the kitty tower for right now. Gosh, what was I thinking? I had something on my mind. Now I can't remember it. What if we put this right there? We'll cut this one off. I can use my fabric scissors on that one. And this. Does that one fluff out? Oh my goodness, look at that. I've doubled it over. How about that? Wondered what was wrong with it. It felt really weird. Okay, so I trimmed that a little bit, so I'm going to tuck it underneath once I glue it. Just going to run that right there. And put a little glue there and bring that piece over just to hold it. So that it won't come undone. There we go. And we will take this little piece and pop it there or there. Let's put it there. That way it won't interfere with anything that we want to put in here. All right. Okay, so we've decorated that pocket just a little bit, not a lot. So let's go and apply it. And like I said, it's just a corner tuck. It's turned out to be a fluffy journal, hasn't it? I tend to make them fluffy. I'm going to have to learn how to make an unfluffy one and then let the people fluff up their own. Okay, there we go. Now, hopefully that'll hold. There we go. All right, I don't want that to stick, so I'm just going to insert this in here for right now. We'll flip over to this page. We're going to apply this over here. Usually on the first half of the signature of, you know, before the centerfold of the signature, I'm applying things here. On the second half, I'm more applying them on this side, just in case you want to know that. We're almost done. I don't even know how long this video is. I'm sorry. It might be a long one, just so we can get done with this journal. I don't intend to make them all long, but sometimes when your day starts off a little weird. Well, you just never know. I'm not hiding anything from you. I'm just pressing it down. And then, of course, this will go in there. I'm just going to ink these up, and I've already done the backs of these. I pre-did those before we got together. Okay, so there's that. Now let's go to the next one. I do know that there are several pieces. This one we're going to put here and make it a tuck. I do have a couple of ephemera pieces I need to make for the last 2 pages, I believe it is. But we'll see what we have in store for ourselves. Should I make a little divot there? Right about there. There we go. Time to clean this tip off. You can tell because it's got a big clump around the edge. Oh dear. I got glue on the page for that one. Where's my towel? Okay, come back here. Right about there, I guess. So many of these pockets, you know, they just speak for themselves with all the beauty on them. Oh. But let's see what we have. Can we decorate it up with anything? I have these that I got from someone. I mean, why not? We could just put this on a page. That'd be pretty. I also have these. What if we just applied those on there? Just for a pretty. We could do that. Got things I have to get rid of, you know, and no sense in hanging on to everything. Let go of me, crazy flower. There we go. Pretty. Okay, let's move this to here. We need a card to go in there. And I'm sure I have one because I've made up lots of journaling cards. Oh, there's a nice lavender one. Look at that. And that will go right in here. Just like this. Perfect. And I don't see that it picked up any glue, so we're good there. Well, I think I'm gonna put this in the pocket, and because I don't know how long the video has been playing, and when we come back, we will apply this pocket. And what else do we have to do? We have one here. Oh, and right here. Well, we're almost done. But I think what I'll do is bring you back to finish this up, and then we will do a walkthrough. Oh, look at that. Little bit of glue in there. I'd have to thin this one down just slightly. No, it works fine. There it goes. Okay, so there's that one. There's that one. This one. Let's tuck that in. There it goes. Okay. Oh, we need to do something with this one. Oh dear. Oh dear me. That through there. I have not made these a uniform color throughout. Some are some are all done up in certain colors, and others are not. So okay, so I'm putting 2 of these in here, so I need to make sure I find the second one, which is right there. Where's the 4th one? There it is. Ta-da! Trying to hold the book back with my arm and bring up my shaggy pieces here. There we go. That's better. Okay. Let's see. Oh. This. For this one, I ended up making this little tablet to go in there. And it's 4 pages of linen paper. And it looks great. Okay, so there's that one. Let's see now, where did I want to put the... Don't remember. Oh, I don't have any lace in there either, so I do think I will have to let you go for this video, and I will bring you back and we will finish up. This one has this little booklet. And each one of these little booklets opens, and then these papers untuck, and then you can write on them. There's like 3 or 4 pages, two to 4 pages in each one. And then this one was the first one we made. And there we go. Okay, I'm going to let you go for now. When we come back, we'll finish up this pocket. We'll finish the back pocket. I'm putting this booklet in here. That's what I'm doing. And then put ephemera in here. We'll do a walkthrough. And charms. Charms. Don't forget, we have to do charms. Oh, and lace, lace, lace. I haven't done all my lace. Doing them on the center signatures, but I think I also want to do them on the first page of the signature. Okay, all right, well, we'll see you then, and thank you for joining me today. Sorry I got a little quiet, just got a lot of things on my mind. Oh my gosh, we're not even done with this. So I might finish that off camera. Anyway, got things on my mind today. Just some things that came up on YouTube today. So anyway, no big deal. But goodness, I hope that stays. If it gets any fatter, that won't tie. My goodness. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you later. Have a great day, everybody.